Change. It's the only constant in life, yet it often catches us off guard. This paradox is at the heart of a remarkable book by Spencer Johnson titled, Who Moved My Cheese? This simple yet profound fable offers insights into how we approach change and how our approach can define our success or failure. It's a story that holds as much relevance today as it did when it was first published over 2 decades ago. The book revolves around a central theme, change, and how it affects us. It tells us that change is inevitable. It's a part of life. The cheese will always get moved, but it's how we respond to that change, how we adapt, that determines where we end up. In a world that never stops changing, Who Moved My Cheese offers valuable insights on how to navigate through life's maze. Our journey begins with 4 characters: Sniff, Scurry, Hem, and Haw. Each of them has a unique approach to change. Sniff, the anticipator, is always on the lookout for change, ready to adapt at a moment's notice. Scurry, the doer, doesn't overthink or overanalyze. He acts quickly when change happens. Then we have Hem, the denier. He resists change, preferring to stay in his comfort zone, even when it's clear that change is necessary. Last but not least, there's Haw, the learner. He initially resists change like Hem, but eventually he learns to adapt and even embrace it. Their reactions to change are mirrored in our own lives. We've all been Sniff, Scurry, Hem, and Haw at different times. We can be proactive like Sniff and Scurry, or resistant like Hem and eventually evolve like Haw. These characters are not just mice in a maze. They represent us in our battles with change. What's your cheese? What is it that you pursue with passion and determination? Now, in the world of Who Moved My Cheese, cheese isn't just a dairy product. It's a metaphor, a stand-in for whatever you desire or strive for in life. It could be a dream job, a perfect relationship, financial security, or even inner peace. The cheese is what gets us out of bed in the morning, what keeps us pushing forward, striving, and growing. But what happens when that cheese suddenly disappears? What if our job is no longer fulfilling, or our relationship changes, or our sense of security is shaken? This is the crux of the cheese metaphor. It's about the unexpected changes that life often throws our way. So when our cheese moves, how do we respond? Do we stubbornly wait for it to return? Or do we summon the courage to venture into the unknown in search of new cheese? When our cheese moves, do we adapt or do we resist? Each character in the story offers a unique perspective on dealing with change. Sniff and Scurry, the mice, teach us to stay alert to change, to sniff out new opportunities and scurry towards them without hesitation. They don't overthink, they simply act, adapting swiftly to the shifting landscape of the maze. On the other hand, Hem and Haw, the little people, initially resist change. Hem chooses to stay stuck in denial, illustrating the pitfalls of resisting change. Haw eventually learns to overcome his fear and venture into the unknown, demonstrating the power of adaptability. He teaches us that moving with change, though scary at first, can lead to better things. These characters mirror our own reactions to life's changes. The lessons? Stay aware, be ready to change course, and don't let fear hold you back. Change is not to be feared, but to be embraced. It's an opportunity waiting to be seized. So, how do we apply these lessons to our own lives? Imagine you're in a job that's no longer satisfying. That's your cheese. It's moved and you're feeling unsatisfied. So do you stay and complain like Hem, or do you venture into the maze in search of new cheese like Haw? Or perhaps you're in a relationship that's not fulfilling anymore. Again, the cheese has moved. Do you adapt and seek resolution, or do you resist and cling to the past? The principles of Who Moved My Cheese are all around us in our daily lives. We're constantly navigating our own mazes, facing changes, and making choices about how we respond. It's about recognizing when our cheese has moved and having the courage to venture into the maze, trusting that new cheese, new opportunities, and new experiences await us there. As we journey through life's maze, remember, it's not the change that defines us, but how we respond to it.